Speaker could even sit down and accept the fact that it was unprocedural and continue shutting us down, continue refusing us for us to talk, just because he wants himself to be famous in a certain political alienation. What happened today is, after we finished the whole debate, when we went to voting, unfortunately, before the results were tabled, we had a very bad incident, and we suspect that the same incident was conducted by the bodyguard of our speaker, because they were behind the speaker. And where the tear gas came from was from the same place where they were standing. And all of us were in serious communication. We were trying to finish the voting, and all of a sudden we hear a very big bang, behind us, and it was coming from where the bodyguard of our speaker is. Unfortunately, I don't know if they sense defeat or what, but what we need, and we are very adamant and we want it, is we want this document, because it has not been passed, it has not been rejected. We want it to go the procedural way. It is very unfortunate that when the whole chaos started, the speaker wanted to rush and start announcing, but unfortunately he found himself jumping out of the window. A whole speaker anaruka kwa dirisha. That is what happened. Dirisha, alafu anataka kwenda kudanganya ati waliangusha. My friends, the same political, let me tell you, that thing was not passed, and the speaker should not even think about giving fake results and giving it to the House, to the Senate or the Assembly, because we are watching, and the people of Baringo are watching, and we want this thing to go to public participation. What happened today was very unfortunate, and Speaker, you don't resort to such demeaning actions because you want to just have a political future or something. That is very bad, and you stooped too low, very low. Thank you.
Very brief to the point. Okay, your name and of course go to the point.
Yeah, Kenyans, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Makale Selemoy, MCA Turamaya Ward, former Deputy Speaker of Baringo County Assembly. Today, we woke up for daily business of the House, and surprisingly, we were ambushed by the Speaker with a business that was supposed to have gone to the people of Baringo through public participation. He sneaked back the bill, otherwise called BBI, Constitution of Kenya Review Amendment Bill 2020. He sneaked back to the Assembly when the people of Baringo were awaiting in the field. So we were surprised that a whole speaker who is believed to be a lawyer could do such a erroneous non-procedural matter. However, we came to the Assembly and we protested that this matter should go to the people of Baringo through public participation. He was so adamant and made sure that the procedural thing will proceed. Nonetheless, we went back to debating the motion, and when we were almost through with the debate, because our side, the yes side, were many, we were majority in the House, and when he sensed defeat, that is when the unfortunate incident happened. And we suspect that because the Speaker and his allies sensed defeat, and because he is the CEO of the County Assembly, and probably armed with security, where else could we get the tear gas and the guns? As an MCA, we don't have security, so we suspect that the same Speaker orchestrated a scheme. The same Speaker of Baringo County Assembly orchestrated a scheme because he had sensed defeat. And we believe we won as yes team.
Thank you. Then finally, maybe Mheshimiwa, the point direct to the point, alafu maybe
imefanyika tu assembly.
Ilifanyika alafu maybe alafu wengine wakati tutapatia tu nafasi.
the people of Kenya. This is Honest Debate Arus. I just want to report an incident that we were in the assembly, and given the situation that we were debating a motion that was illegally introduced to the House, but we, as good citizens, we participated, and the Speaker, when we requested for division, normally in the House we have what we call division. When you want to subject anything to a bill, to a vote, and the Speaker followed the procedure. We nominated the clerks, and the clerks were noting the votes. Unfortunately, when the Speaker realized that the yes team was winning, there was a commotion, and we realized already there's a tear gas in the House. And I want to report here that there was no finalization of the process.
Very true. Yes.
The Speaker did not call the clerks to report. So there was no reporting of the results. And what the Speaker or anybody purporting to have read is just these are fake results. So this is null and void. So we are asking, and we want to say that we can even check on the contribution. Those who contributed, the majority were of yes. And we are wondering why the Speaker decided to rule or purported to rule otherwise, and we know that the results were not submitted. So we want to tell the people of Kenya that it is unfortunate that this BBI has been reduced into political contest and just stamping, and it is so unfortunate. I'm calling for the immediate arrest of the Speaker, because how else can he is the one in charge of the assembly. How could he organize such an attack on members of the assembly?
Yes.
We need an investigation. We need an inquiry. How we are in danger. Even some of us already, we are feeling that we are in danger. So we are requesting and we are asking
Immediate arrest of the Speaker.
The Speaker and the clerk, the entire administration. How was the assembly infiltrated, and how did he organize that this bill was going to fall, or he was going to make sure that he falls this bill by all means? It is unfortunate that the Speaker thinks by Baringo becoming the first county to shoot down the bill, he has scored politically. We want to tell him that the people of Baringo, the people of Baringo Central are not so foolish to be cheated in such a manner.
Yes.
So we are just asking and we are requesting that let the procedure be followed. Let this thing go to the public participation. Let us follow the procedure. Let us allow the people of Baringo to have a say in this bill. Most of the people of Baringo have not seen this bill. Let us take this bill to the people of Baringo. And that is what we are asking. The majority of us were asking for that. Let us take this thing to the people of Baringo. And the people of Baringo will have their say. That's all.
Okay. Moja.
Time imeisha.
Battery. Battery imeisha. Imeisha. It's live. You can. It's live. It's live. Today, what happened in the county assembly, the voting process was flown, and it was cut short by the tear gas canister. And we know the process was planned, it was pre-planned before. In county assembly, within the prince of the assembly, no one within the assembly, any stranger, any security matters lies within the power of the Speaker. So the way the process was managed from the beginning, it was really not good, the way the Speaker behaved. And it is a high time that the way our Speaker, who is supposed to be a arbitrator, need to respect the autonomy of the Assembly, need to respect also the people of Baringo. That document was not procedural, it was just brought to bay. It was subjected into discussion and voting. But when people go for a roll call, which is on division, that is when we saw that Speaker was not ready for that, and he decided to use any other means.
Yes.
So that
Yes.
any chaos, so that it can make the process go through the way they want, and it has been doing that. So this time round, we are saying that process was not to the end. It was cut short, and it has to start again. We have to start it afresh. The bill has to go a procedural process where it has to go to pre-participation. It has to be subjected into a committee. That's a legal and affairs committee. Let us do a public participation where all wards, even if it means you don't go everywhere, people can even streamline. We can zoom it all over. And we see the feelings, and the people of Baringo can contribute. Let the document be discussed. Even as MCAs, when we receive the document in the assembly, we have never been done any speaker's caucus for that document to be discussed on what are the procedures to be done, because our standing order is very clear. But now they are saying this is not a bill. What is it? If this is not a bill, what is it that cannot be subjected into any other process of a bill?
What is
so the speaker is now misusing the standing order rule number 1.
Yes.
So, and rule number 1 is very clear. It says where the circumstances or where the law is not clear. And he does not have that monopoly of doing it. And we have to say, next time in the process, we don't need someone who has an interest on it. He has really painted County Assembly of Baringo in a very bad image. And we need to respect the autonomy of the assembly. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Wow. Situmalizia.
No, the speaker should resign or the clerk.
Both of them.
As we wind, I want to be very categorical. We have an assembly where the clerk of the county assembly wants to be a governor. We have an assembly where the speaker of the county assembly wants to be an MP Baringo Central. That means these people are willing to do anything to maintain a good rapport for any other political party they would want to stand with. We are even privy to some information that even our speaker has reached a place where they will arrange some per diem for his people so that they can take to some political persons that we know. And it has been happening in Baringo. We want the DCI to come immediately and conduct investigation, especially the tear gas that was thrown today, because we suspect our speaker is the only one person who has an outsider who can be around the assembly premises, because we cannot continue this way. Our life is in danger. Someone cannot purport to fulfill his political ambitions over our safety, over our autonomy as an assembly. And I think it is about time. It's about time we tell each other the truth. If the speaker wants to remain as a speaker who is supposed to be neutral in the house, he should remain neutral and shield his political ambitions until 2022, or he resigns and go and start campaigning in Baringo Central. Even the clerk, we are warning you. You are a civil servant. If you want to be the governor of Baringo, how can you even start oversighting a county government if you want to be also a governor? And you are using the same powers invested in. Instead of advising the speaker, you connive with speaker to make sure that there is no autonomy in the assembly. I think it is about time. Speaker and clerk, you have noticed. Resign or be neutral in the house.
Thanks. Okay, one last one.
Reggae is still on.
Okay, can go ahead.
I'm Honorable Francisca Chebret, and I'm one person that I'm so discouraged to be treated as a that party in my own county. It is so funny that amongst the team who are talking today and saying no, what they were able to say was no. They were not able to explain to the people of Baringo what they were saying no to. And I'm so discouraged to note that out of some insights that we have, Honorable Murkomen, our old senator from Marakwet, is micromanaging Baringo from inside the county assembly. And we are saying that we have girls and boys born in Baringo, and we are very powerful and will not allow that. We know the team met Murkomen yesterday, and that is what they agreed to do, to pin down Baringo because of their differences in the Senate. We cannot be micromanaged from the Senate by Murkomen. Not that we are from Baringo and we will look for you. We are after you because you cannot destroy our county while we are there. Thank you. Okay, thanks.